seen that part of you where I saw the better truth.
Hello, folks, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Blitz's Mid Week Mayhem.
And I am your host, Billy Whack.
You just had to do that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, I am your host, CM Venom. We bring you the best of Pro Wrestling Blitz on a weekly basis here at Mid Week Mayhem. You said something earlier before on the air. You're still harping on it, aren't you?
It's 4 weeks. This is the 4th week. You've got the same suit on.
But for all you know, I've got a line of blue shirts and black sport coats, kind of like Albert Einstein. That way he wouldn't have to use any of his mental powers or acumen to figure out what he was going to wear day to day. And frankly, I'm only sitting next to you, so why dress up?
Please, come on now. Look at this fine jacket.
I'll tell you this much. I hope you're dressed better than that at Wrestlefest. Wrestlefest coming to you live from Pro Wrestling Blitz, August 15th at Romeoville. Boy, we're going to see some stuff that night. Hall, Nash, Bischoff. First time ever going to be there live.
Eric Bischoff, he doesn't go out anywhere, but he'll be at Wrestlefest.
I tell you, we're going to switch gears slightly. We're going to bring you a rematch from something we saw before. It was a barn burner of a match that we liked so much, we've got to see it again. Folks, the rematch between the King Brubaker.
King Brubaker. He's got the crown, he's got the cape, he's got the belt with a crown on it.
And he's going to be taking on the madness known as the Ultimo Bonanza. Let's take you to it.
Ultimo Bonanza against King Brubaker. This match not for the Blitz Kingship. But wow, can you imagine? King Ultimo Bonanza.
That's a lot to say.
How does that roll with
But
you?
I'm more focused on King Brubaker, and this crowd is getting under his skin with these Whopper chants. He's not a Burger King. Does Brubaker look like a guy who's ever had a burger in his entire life?
I gotta say, probably not. Maybe a lean burger, maybe a veggie burger.
I don't know. Look,
Possibly something low in carbohydrates, maybe a hamburger patty wrapped up in lettuce.
I'm saying this guy is a pure athlete. He no pun intended, he's a machine. What is Ultimo Bonanza
I was
doing?
about to ask that same question. He's messing with something out there. Nubby Jones probably used Ultimo Bonanza in his mad capering, but
What is that?
he's got a finger extender. Bonanza quite proud of himself and his physical comedy. Wow, he's kind of like the Pro Wrestling Blitz version of Carrot Top. Oh, wait a minute.
Wow. Ultimo Bonanza.
Oh, what was that? Oh. And Brewbaker gets a pair of fingers in the eyes. Wasn't quite expecting that. Bonanza, quite possibly the practitioner of the most unusual offense here in Pro Wrestling Blitz.
I'm sorry, Venom. I'm checking everything now. I'm trying to check the physique. I'm trying to check the movements, the boots. Are the boots lifts? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out who this is. We need to know. I think Commissioner Brooks, I think there should be an unveiling, because why should, what if he's like a murderer or something? What if he's a crazy? I mean, he's obviously a crazy.
It's unveiling? You want him to unmask for your, oh, wait a second. Easily leapfrogs, and look at this, and Brewbaker out there. Who's he? Yelling at the DJ booth.
Brewbaker almost, crashing into the DJ Bob station. What is this? Ultimo Bonanza.
Up, not quite. And Brewbaker with the presence of mind to get out of the way, but he's not looking back. Doesn't see Ultimo Bonanza in attempt number 2 possible. Up and over. Oh, look at that. Nubby Jones stunned like he's never seen anything like that in his life before. Starts the count.
Hey, look at Ultimo Bonanza. He looks like he's swimming in air. He's just like, this is a pool, and he's swimming.
That might have been possibly true at WrestleFest 5. Where air was like soup.
It was like soup.
But not so much at WrestleFest 6 coming up August 15th in Romeoville.
The big news, the NWO and air conditioning.
And Eric Bischoff. And X-Pac. Wow, think about that. Maybe you could talk to Bischoff. The two of you could trade some stories about maybe like a meteoric rise and then a crash or something like that. Well, I mean, yours is coming eventually too, but
if you ask me, mine's already happening with all that Brooks crap going on. Come on.
Oh, it's so cute that you think this is as bad as it can get. Not even close. Not even close, buddy.
You are accustomed to a certain lifestyle, traveling with the champion, being pampering the champion, having the means to pamper the champion, Melanie Cruz. We were living the life, and I was getting a decent cut of that pay, let me tell you. And Brooks just playing favorites.
Playing favorites and injuring your wallet, apparently, too.
Yes.
Goes to show how much you really care about your charges when you basically lead with pampering and money.
Well, I care about them. I want to make sure that they're taken care of. Look at the headbutt by Ultimo Bonanza.
Oh, and Brewbaker back with another one.
Brewbaker, don't do it. Who knows if he put a wrought iron something in his mask.
Now, I got a question. I wonder, did Nubby Jones actually check the mask for foreign objects? Oh, wait a second.
I don't think Nubby Jones checked anything. That's remember he had the finger extender. Where was he hiding that? In those tendrils?
It's a possibility. Might be other areas that we might not want to talk about. And a very arrogant cover there, which, oh no,
Whoa.
Bonanza. Wow, that could have turned out really bad for Brewbaker. Oh, standing spine buster right there.
Brewbaker winning the King of Blitz tournament, which is held annually in December. I know this because I personally have led people to the crown.
Of course, I was waiting to see when that was going to come up. And you don't disappoint. You really don't. Boy, I bet you'd salivate to get your hands on somebody like Brewbaker. Have a man like Brewbaker, the king, with those crazy wild eyes in your stable. Do you think you could handle somebody like Brewbaker, Rock?
I think so. Although Brewbaker seems to be doing all right for himself, and as long as he stays in his kingdom and doesn't mess with the whack pack,
oh,
really fine.
Up and over, not quite enough to get Bonanza down, and Ultimo Bonanza, whoa, look at that, spins out, and a falling headbutt right into a pectoral, a royal pectoral, if you will.
I'm watching Ultimo Bonanza. He doesn't look like a real human being. He just moves different than anybody I've ever seen.
Definitely the practitioner of the most unorthodox offense here in Blitz. And that includes anybody from the three rings, too, mind you.
Yes.
Bizarre individuals on their own, but I think Bonanza at this point, he takes the cake.
I would say so, yes.
Bonanza and Brewbaker trading those right hands in center ring. Oh, wait a second, and the tendrils come into play.
Now, if I remember correctly, and I mean, I really haven't dabbled too much into the affairs of the Masked Bonanzas. Masked Bonanza shows up. Then we find out there's two Masked Bonanzas.
Correct.
Then they have a leader,
the Masked Commander. Right.
And then Masked Commander introduces us to Ultimo Bonanza, claiming there is a tournament of Bonanzas, and this is the guy who leads them.
You've got to wonder, now we're both, we may not agree on a lot of stuff, but we're both generally young, media-savvy men.
Yes.
I have never seen Frame 1, Report 1, even any kind of whispered stories about this Bonanza tournament. But apparently, according to Masked Commander, it exists.
It happened.
And Ultimo Bonanza, the winner of that tournament, I'd say Masked Commander really fell into something here.
Oh, I think he did.
He's finally got a guy who, well, I hesitate to say he knows what he's doing, because I don't think he does. Oh, and he caught up in the corner, but wait a minute.
Whoa.
Center ring spear right to the breadbasket. Can Ultimo Bonanza possibly capitalize on this?
And it blows my mind. People are behind Ultimo Bonanza. They don't know this guy. And Brewbaker comes out. He's obviously a superb athlete. They should be behind that guy. He's the king. He's the king.
Not very popular with his royal subjects, though, apparently. Not even here in Lake Station. Up and over. And now Brewbaker. Oh! Might just be enough to put the Ultimo Bonanza away. Brewbaker in no hurry to capitalize on this one.
I think he's having fun at this point. It was a little rocky at first. Now he's just having fun. He's the king.
King imploring Bonanza to get to his feet.
Rise.
Waiting. Oh, little jaw jack right there.
Oh, rubbery leg sweep.
He's halfway down it right now. Wait a second, this is going up.
Is he playing?
He's capering.
I don't think those blows are. He's not Ultimo Bonanza. Isn't feeling a thing.
I hate to ask the rhetorical question. What on earth is going on here? Oh, big back elbow though. Brewbaker felt that one for sure. Bonanza off the ropes, runs into one of his own. And now Brewbaker off. He's been doling out a lot of punishment to each other. Oh, and right to the jaw. Not
Ultimo hanging
quite
in there.
down. Big German suplex released. If Supreme were here, he'd be making a joke about that. Oh, big clothesline down.
Brewbaker still. I don't know what is keeping him up.
This match insanely kinetic. Wack, I got no idea where this one's going to go. Hook of the leg by Bonanza on Brewbaker.
And, you know, it's obvious, but once again, whoever wins here also possibly putting them into contention for that four-way Wrestlefest. I mean, I don't know how Brooks makes up these charts in the back. He scratches names off, he adds stuff in. Like,
oh, Wack, he just doesn't tell you. That's all, because you don't need to know.
I'm a manager. I have a manager's license. I have every right to know the goings-on in this company.
Oh, so you got your manager's license on you right now, of course.
Well, I mean, it's right? I mean, I'm out here doing commentary. It's in the back.
So you normally carry it in your wallet? Is it framed?
Well, my wallet's it's in my other pants.
Right, which are in the back for some reason.
Yes,
right?
I have other pants here.
Okay, it's making you a little uncomfortable, I think. All right.
Talking about my pants.
Oh.
Talking about my pants, and the King almost scored another victory.
Can't argue with that one. You should probably dial down the talk about your pants and your non-existent manager's license.
It exists, please.
Get back to the action at hand here. Wack, I got to tell you, even you, who might be a little bit sympathetic towards Brewbaker, you got to be unnerved by the crazy eyes of the King.
He's crazy. He's crazy. He's the kind of king who off with your head, and it happens.
Wow.
And it happens for no reason. Like, who knows what goes on in the crazy mind of Brewbaker.
Dude. Right now it's just a jumble of pain for Brewbaker. Bonanza staggering towards him.
Whoever he is. Wait, what is this? Matty Starr.
And we know Matty Starr's got a problem with Ultimo Bonanza. We saw it at Joliet last month. Starr becoming completely unhinged, trying to figure out the true identity of the Bonanza. Well, that's his music, Wack, but where is Matty?
Ultimo's looking around.
And why is Darth Vader in Matty Starr's entrance?
Well,
Have you ever noticed that?
Wait a minute. The Samoan Will Moa.
Will Moa from behind. Robbie Jones not looking. Oh, wait a second. And Ultimo Bonanza manages to dispatch him.
Oh, and Nubby let it go.
Robbie Jones. Oh, my God. That had to take his teeth right out of his mouth. They're probably jumbling around in that mask right now.
If he has teeth.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Brewbaker with the hook of the leg. 2. And with the 3 count, Brewbaker.
Long live the King, CM Venom.
I can't argue with on that one. Hard-fought victory despite illegal interference from the Samoan Savage Will Moa.
Well, see, the Samoan, he doesn't understand too much English or the rules.
No.
So, I mean,
So he gets a pass, basically.
he gets a pass. He'll get a pass. From me, he'll get a pass.
Now, you would think that if Brewbaker and Will Moa were such good friends of Matty Starr, members of the Elite, that they would do Matty a favor and take that mask off Ultimo Bonanza right here tonight in Lake Station.
I think they would do everybody a favor. They would do me a favor. Take that mask off. Let's see what kind of humanity resides under the Ultimo Bonanza facade.
But it appears right now that Will Moa is more concerned with not wearing shoes in the ring, and the King, Brewbaker, exalting in his hard-fought victory here tonight. Look at that swagger, that twist of the head. You might not like Brewbaker. I certainly don't, but there's no denying one incredible competitor here in Blitz.
Possibly the most intense guy here in Blitz.
Hello, everyone. My name is Billy Wack, and we're here live at the Bialystock Pub in Chicago, Illinois. And CM Venom, CM Venom, what are you doing?
Wait, hold on. And Whack, I get to scoop you once again. Just came over the wire. It's official. You know who's going to be at WrestleFest August 15th in Romeoville?
Who's going to be at Pro Wrestling Blitz WrestleFest in August?
X-Pac is coming to WrestleFest. That's right, folks. Original NWO X-Pac going to be there. Maybe he'll even get into your business that night, Whack.
Keep him out of my business, CM Venom.
That's not all we're going to see. Along with Hall, Nash, Bischoff, X-Pac, we're going to see such stars of Pro Wrestling Blitz like Rough Crossing,
Who cares?
Paulie Tomaselli, Matty Starr, and in action, the team of the East-West Express, Jeff Luxon,
Ryan Cross.
and
I
Ryan
love
Cross.
him. I love him. Bring it on. Bring it on.
But as a matter of fact, we don't have to wait until WrestleFest to see the East-West Express in action. We're going to bring you a match right now. We'd like to take you now to the East-West Express, the champions, as they take on Smash and Dash.
Are you wearing the same outfit from last week?
And Commissioner Brooks, I know you're impartial to the goings-on here in Pro Wrestling Blitz, but even you have to be at least a little entertained by the recent success of the tag team known as Smash and Dash, Reese and Barry Ryte. What a run these two gentlemen have been on in the tag team ranks, Brooks.
I honestly was proud of these individuals. It makes a hard-working man like myself feel good when you see these two gentlemen make the most of an opportunity, as willing as they are, especially here at the Blitz. These two gentlemen are capitalizing on something.
Oh, wait a second. And Luxon and Cross not wasting any time, taking it right to Smash and Dash well before this match officially begins. Oh!
Part of the strategy here.
Billy Whack out there in his worst Sergeant Pepper gear. And now Cross easily throwing Barry Ryte in the ring. Nubby Jones calling for the bell. This match is officially underway. And Brooks, I can't really see what happened. Reese appears that he's still down at ringside. His noggin just busted right off that steel ring post.
He's still down on the inside of the ring here. Just starting to make his way out, but East-West, they're doing well on poor Barry Ryte. That's probably the plan.
Barry hasn't even had a chance to get his Smash and Dash shirt off. Are those available at the merchandise table,
They should be,
Commissioner Brooks?
and, I just spoke with our t-shirt line, so
Wow, excellent.
two gentlemen that
It's a good point. Maybe at some point the Barry Ryte might actually be able to find a Smash and Dash shirt that's actually his size. Possibly. And only now is Reese finally gotten up onto the apron. Unfortunately, a lot of work been done on his tag team partner already by the East-West Express. Cross off those ropes twice. Oh, big dropping elbow. Lateral press. The survivor, Barry Ryte. Barry Ryte beaten cancer. One would almost figure that winning a wrestling match would be easy after that, but not when you're in there with people like Luxon and Cross, who are doing a dismantling number on the survivor right now. Look at the smile on Luxon's face. He's enjoying himself.
Right now, a tag to Reese. The big man is in the ring, and unfortunately, Nubby Jones did not see the tag. Reese is not the legal man. Barry Ryte, the legal man. Billy Whack.
Look at that. Come on. And Nubby Jones clearly sees this. Wait a second. Is he? I think justice might actually be done. Nubby Jones, he's ejected Billy Whack from ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be honest with you. We have an honor system, in fact, a bit of a kangaroo court, if you will.
Ooh.
And Billy Whack just cost himself some money by being ejected by the manager.
And look at that. Almost a near fall there. Cross off those ropes again. And there it is, the official notice from Mr. Riccolo.
I'm happy enough for Nubby Jones to make a decision like that, but it's well within the rights. But will it help? Is it too late?
We can only hope, but wow, it's nice to see that your influence is actually rubbing off on the officials here. Commissioner Brooks.
Powered by my hand.
Steady and fair hand it is.
Best of.
Fortunately, nothing fair about what's going on in the corner of the East-West Express right now. Luxon and Cross, I mean, no other way to put it. Just working Barry Ryte over. And Jones getting to that 4 count. Oh, wait a second, and Ryte slips out of the way, makes the tag off to Reese, and now the East-West Express are going to go north and south. Reese now going to wait. Oh, destroys Luxon, and now a big clothesline to Cross. Reese he's an apartment complex on fire right now. Forget the house. Oh no, we saw this before. Oh, go! Avalanching, crushing impact in that corner. And Reese got a hold of the throat of Jeff Luxon. Sends him off. Nubby Jones. Wait a second, what?
Is he saying that Reese was not the legal man?
Was there some sort of incidental tag that we didn't see?
Or did Nubby not see it? And ladies and gentlemen, Barry Ryte is the legal contestant in this match.
Wow, that's the kind of decision but that can change the whole thing. And right now, look at this big suplex, stalling vertical. Brooks, I gotta say, I don't think there's anybody in Pro Wrestling Blitz who has more variations on the vertical suplex than Ryan Cross.
I don't need to tell you what it's like to drop that.
You certainly don't, no sir.
The walls close in a little bit more.
Ooh! Big head, but unfortunately Barry Ryte falls in the wrong area. Throat guillotined over there. Nubby Jones, man, working really hard, working up a sweat tonight, just trying to keep the East-West Express in line. And now double underhook. Look at Luxon with that big old double suplex right over to the hook. Not quite, 2 count only.
You gotta wonder if being a little bit exhausted right now, fatigue.
Ooh! Oh, wait a second, and an incidental noggin knocker. Big drop kick from Barry Ryte. Now only if he can get over to Reese to make that tag, and Nubby Jones could see it. Look at this.
Swinging neckbreaker in a beauty, a desperation move, acting on instinct alone.
On instinct indeed, Brooks, and that's what we're here in Lake Station tonight for, is to act on instinct. Cross out there mixing it up with Reese. Unfortunately, oh, wait a second. Schoolboy from behind. 2. Handful of tights there. Luxon still couldn't get him. A scoop. Oh, wait a second. 2. Wait a second.
Smash and dash wins.
Smash and dash. Out of nowhere, defeat the East-West Express. And championship. Well, technically the match is over. Barry Ryte and Reese hoisting those championship belts, but
Very important announcement to make. Even though I was kicked out by Nubby Jones, the greatness of me as a manager doesn't just begin and end right here by the squared circle. Hell, I'm a great manager on the way to the show. I'm a great manager the week before the show. And that's why I phoned this in. And this match was a non-title match.
Are you serious?
Still your tag team champions, St. Riccolo, who's still the tag team champions. Non-title, Nubby, non-title.
Non-title match, your winner and still Pro Wrestling Blitz Tag Team Champions.
Give them back, Anthony and Ivory.
Unbelievable.
and Commissioner Brooks, I assume you're probably going to have to check the paperwork for this one just to be sure.
It was so good. It was so good. That was so good, what we just saw.
You're delighted, aren't you?
I'm delighted.
I should have known. When you got sent to the back and there was no argument, zero argument whatsoever from you, you just walked right back, I should have known you had something in mind. I should have known there was going to be some sort of legal chicanery that was going to be...
Absolutely. Look, being a manager in Pro Wrestling Blitz, you don't just manage at ringside. You manage weeks, days even before the match. And what you do is you sign the contracts. And the contract was not signed for it to be a title match. Non-title match. Who cares who wins? The belts stay on the East-West Express.
Those belts will be in play at Wrestlefest August 15th in Romeoville. We don't know who yet, but Whack, I'd be worrying if I were you.
I'm not worried. They're the East-West Express. They're the best tag team in the Midwest, in the world right now.
And folks, for Pro Wrestling Blitz, this has been this edition of Mid Week Mayhem. I am always as CM Venom.
And I'm Billy Whack.
And we'll see you next week.